Hidden biological timers running inside you right now. Number 3, the sleep debt clock. Picture this. You roll out of bed after just one late night, convinced you're totally fine because you slept 6 hours instead of 8. But somewhere deep in your brain is a tiny passive-aggressive biological accountant furiously scribbling the words "you owe me" in red ink. That's your sleep debt clock, and unlike your credit card company, it never forgets, never forgives, and definitely charges interest. Your body treats lost sleep like an unpaid bill, stacking it day after day until suddenly you're forgetting why you walked into a room, crying at commercials, or eating peanut butter straight from the jar at 2 a.m. And here's the fun part. Your brain doesn't just get tired, it literally reroutes resources like a failing city budget. Memory? Cut. Focus? Cut. Emotional stability? We had to make sacrifices. Scientists call this homeostatic sleep pressure, but it basically means the longer you're awake, the more your brain turns into a toddler refusing to be put down for a nap. The timer only resets with real sleep, not caffeine, not vibes, and definitely not your "I'll catch up on the weekend" fantasy. Number 2, the cortisol hourglass. Imagine you start your morning totally calm, and then your email app lights up like a malfunctioning Christmas tree. You can practically feel your stress levels spike, right? That's your cortisol hourglass flipping over, except it doesn't pour sand, it pours "why is my heart doing that" juice. Cortisol keeps you alert, ready, and mildly suspicious of everything, which is great if you're being chased by a bear, and significantly less useful when the threat is a calendar notification. Your adrenal glands run this timer automatically, pumping out cortisol on a daily rhythm called the circadian cycle. But every time you freak out, tiny existential crisis, minor financial panic, discovering you have 3 unread texts, it flips the hourglass again. Over time, that rhythm gets scrambled, and suddenly your body thinks 3 a.m. is the perfect moment to remind you of that embarrassing thing you said in 2014. Basically, your internal stress timer is like a roommate who keeps resetting the microwave timer for no reason and then gaslighting you about it. Number 1, the cellular expiration timer. Somewhere in your body right now, a cell is quietly deciding whether today is the day it retires, self-destructs, or keeps working like an unpaid intern. This is thanks to telomeres, those little protective caps at the ends of your DNA that act like biological countdown clocks. Every time a cell divides, those caps shrink a tiny bit, like a fuse burning down in slow motion. When they get too short, the cell basically says, "Welp, that's enough life for me," and checks out permanently. And here's the spooky part. Your telomere timer doesn't care how emotionally stable you are. It cares how stressed, sleep-deprived, sun-fried, and poorly hydrated you are. Your body is literally tracking your mileage like you're a used car. Too much stress? Shorter timer. Too much junk food? Shorter timer. Too much pretending you're fine when you're absolutely not? You guessed it, shorter timer. Scientists call this cellular aging, but it feels more like your body is running Windows XP and keeps reminding you your system is approaching end of support. The punchline? Every cell has its own expiration countdown, and they're all running at once, like a biological Black Friday sale you definitely didn't ask for. That's all for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments how your day's going.